Yo, so what's going on, guys? It is Pone. Take a peek at my poodle. I am using the G36C right here. One of the best guns in the game. It's one of those guns that is like, I've noticed over time and over history, I've played a lot of these first-person shooters, and every time the G36C is in a game, that happens to be like one of the majority, like, favored guns. There's guns out there that really people like attach to, like the FAMAS or the P90 is really in a lot of games, and a lot of people, make that their favorite go-to gun, and obviously it's close range situation. But the G36 has always been a favorite to many people, and it's because it always stands out. Now, I use my gun in a different way. No, it still kills people. Not like I brush my teeth with it or something, but it like kills people still. But it's like I like to equip it in a different way. I do not like the iron sights on it on this gun. There are a couple of them that are a little awkward, but I still like. Take for example the FAD. That gun is pretty cool. I like it. I use just the silencer on it. But in this game, it's changed to the point that you pretty much almost always need to rock a default silencer on your gun. So if it comes down to it, you need to sacrifice your focus, your kick, or whatever else you may have on side of it. Hold the pickles. You could put whatever you want on it, but I find the G36, I put on the red dot sight and the suppressor. So I use the two attachments and make this thing just as good as any other gun in the game. Now, I must admit that it is one of my go-to classes. You know how everybody has like 5 classes they always have on, and usually, at least for our YouTube commentator, we switch our guns to keep variety up, but there's usually like 2 guns that I always keep on at all times, one of which is the G36C, the same class I'm using right here. It's probably my favorite gun in the game. For what it's good for, it's great at close range and medium range, maybe not the best at long range, but because of how amazing the gun is, it's one of my, default always have on kind of class, you know what I mean? I'm always rocking it. It's like my underwear. I never ever change that thing. I love the hell out of it. So, I suggest you guys to try that class out. I mean, I know a lot of guys may love the gun but haven't tried it out the way I use it, and that's what it's going to come down to. So in the meantime, we're playing a little kill confirmed. And a lot of people ask me, Poe, hey, how come you don't grab the dog tags all the time? And it's not because I don't have an issue grabbing other man's dog tags. It's usually that when you kill a guy, it's going to show up on the radar, right? And as soon as your little floating attention whore dog tags are sitting there, they're gold and they're red. Everybody notices them. So as soon as they see them there, it registers in the enemies. If they're in line of sight that they can see that, they'll be like, oh, a guy just died there. Let's go kill the guy that's going to come collect these tags. It's just natural instinct that anybody that was seeing these dog tags right now would probably wait and have their sights on me trying to come recover them. So when I catch my dog tags, what I usually do is I leave them there for a minute or even use them as bait. And I know it sounds kind of weird. What do you mean bait, Pone? And it's one of those things I used to do, like in Modern Warfare 2. I don't know if I ever posted a video about it. I know I talked about it. But I used to do this thing that I used to call, and it's a tactic that I use. I call it noob fishing. And then you guys are like, what, Pone? Yeah, I know. I'm a master fucking noob fisher. I got my black belt in noob fishing. And it's one of the funnest things in the world because it also makes me giggle while I do it. Because you know it's going to work, and you know it's kind of like, are you seriously doing that? But it's still funny in the end. And it's basically where you take the process of just distracting and luring in noobs. So the idea is behind killing a guy and leaving his dog tags there, because your guys are the other people are playing the objective. And I know you're like, well, they're trying to play the objective. Can you blame them for going for them? I'm like, no. But I'm going to keep killing them as they come to it. And hopefully one of my guys can go recover them, or eventually the flow stops and you're cut off. So what I like to do is if it's like kill confirm, for example, I'll kill the dog tags, sit there, and just use it as bait for a couple seconds, and hopefully another guy runs across, and I start picking off a few guys to allow my team to push up, get where I am, and take control of the map. That's usually what I do. And another way to noob fish, and I don't know if you guys have ever tried it before, it's one of my favorite things to do, and you could do it in any game type, not just kill confirmed, is use like care packages. But now they have the actual, faulty care packages, so on and so forth. You get care packages, and I'll call it in a random spot in the middle of the map, and just watch everybody flock to it. It's like a fat kid, just delivering a Twinkie, and they're dolphin diving on that thing. You know what I mean? It's just like so easy. It's so wrong, but I can't help but do it. And you got to pay attention to your surroundings, what you're doing, listening, and that right there. I didn't know that guy was there. I didn't see him, but the reason I knew he went away is because I heard him run through there, and I heard a couple tings from things being returned and denied and stuff. So if you guys could do it properly, noob fishing is a very successful way to play the game. It's something I do in Kill Confirmed, and I know a lot of you guys get mad at me for not instantly running towards the dog tags, but I do it when I think I'm safe. When I realize that this guy's at the top of the staircase and anybody can come through at any time. See, that guy knew he died there. He came to that position, and I could have easily got my push shit in. I could have easily got my shit pushed in, like I did there. So apparently my mouth got pushed in too, because I stuttered. So that's what it came down to. And but anyways, guys, that's just a little tip from me to you. Hope you can appreciate it. Happy Thanksgiving. And it's been what I've been working with. You know, that's one of my funs. That's why I enjoy Kill Confirmed than some of the other ones, is because I'll leave something sit somewhere and just lure them in and in and in. See, that guy knew I was over here because I just killed his homie. They've got this sixth sense about that kind of thing. So, you know, with that being said, hope you guys go out there and try a little bit of noob fishing yourself. This has been a game of Kill Confirmed. I'm using the G36C with 2 attachments. I'm using the red dot sight and the silencer. Probably the best way to rock this gun out, in my personal opinion, but that's only because I don't like the default iron sights. You guys can decide what you want, but it's probably my go-to class in this game. It's not the Type 95. I know, man. Pwn, you're my hero. You're the only one on YouTube that doesn't use it. Troll-a-lol. But, you know, that's just how it is, so hope you guys give it a go. Go out there and try it. Another couple of underestimated guns I'll be giving you guys in the next few days, one of which will be the Fad that I mentioned earlier. It's probably one of my favorite guns in the game. It's another go-to gun of mine. But, you know, like I said, I only have like 2 guns that I always keep on my classes at all time. The G36 is usually one of them. The other one is a sniper. So you never know when you want a sniper out there. If you're having a bad game and I know I'm just failing or it won't be a gameplay, then I pull out the sniper for kicks and giggles and maybe go for montage feeds or something, you know? So, with that said, don't be afraid to change up your playstyle. Don't be afraid to do something a little bit out of the box. Don't be afraid to noob fish. It's just how it is. You just got to get your comfort zone. Have a little bit of fun with it. So, you know, it was all successful. I went out there, used my typical streaks. Probably the best way to run streaks, in my personal opinion. And, like, if you're rocking the assault class, I love either the UAV or Predator. The second is going to be the Overwatch, and then the Pavlo, because both the Overwatch and Pavlo can be in the air at the same time. I know, right? It's pretty lethal. So, I want to thank you guys for watching. Do me a favor and like it up. If any of you guys want to play with me, I'll be doing open lobbies over the next week. I'll leave my Twitter down below. Feel free to come follow me. Thanks again, guys. Peace out. Get it. I want my dog tags. Yay!